What's up guys, GameRager95 here and welcome to episode 7 of The Academy. This is my Ultimate Team series, and in this episode, as you can see, we have brought in Carlos Vela with the Maestro trait and Giovanni Dos Santos on the left hand side. We've also brought Benya and Thiago in, and we've switched the formation to a 4-3-3, I think it's number 4. We've also sold on most of the cards that we won't be using anymore, including Ciro Immobile. Despite how good he's been for me, I've improved on him, and you'll see that later on. But for now, these are the changes that I've been making. And in this episode, all the games that I played were with a mate of mine. He came over, plays Xbox quite a bit, so we've been playing, in this episode, FIFA on PS3. And yeah, we decided to enter a tournament up against this gentleman here with a pretty off team a bit. And the Gold Cup obviously is sort of a lottery in terms of what teams you'll end up playing against, and we were quite lucky to start off with. And we get the ball to Carlos Vela in the 8th minute, and Vela is arguably the best player in FIFA 14. How about that for a finesse shot finish? 9 minutes into his debut, what a great goal that was. And yeah, it was good to start getting this ball rolling. Usually with co-op play it's a lot harder, but just everything seemed to work in this episode. Benya there getting the cross into Aduriz to make it 2-0 within 20 minutes. I haven't enjoyed FIFA as much as I did when I played this episode, when I played these matches. So yeah, it's good to see that something's been done right with regards to the co-op. And we get another goal again from a header from Inigo Martinez this time, and you're going to see a goal from him later on that's just incredible. The ball gets won back here by Iraola in the 27th minute of the same match, and he manages to find well, his teammate Carlos Vela in advanced space. Vela here just going to try and cross it in. Fairly simple and an easy goal for Aduriz to put away. His heading is just fantastic. Vela surprisingly good on his right foot there, but unfortunately we couldn't keep a clean sheet. In the 39th minute, Christian Teo manages to get a shot away, and Guaita isn't well, he just didn't react quickly enough to save it, which is a bit of a shame because I was hoping to keep a clean sheet in this match. But 41 minutes in, Inigo Martinez just rifles through about 3 or 4 players, and how about that for a goal for a centre-back? And I didn't realise how good Inigo Martinez's long shots were, but they are incredible. You will never see a centre-back, well, you might do, but very few centre-backs have as good a long shot as that. And in the 75th minute here, Iraola wins the ball, plays it up to Insua, and then Insua finds Giovanni Dos Santos, who runs at the fullback. Some nice skills here to beat one, get past his man, and I'm just telling my mate, move out of the way, let me get this cross in, which I do, and which Xavi Prieto converts with the header. A fairly simple goal, really well worked from Giovanni Dos Santos, and this guy decides he's had enough and rage quits. So, pretty amazing start to the episode. 6-1 win in co-op Ultimate Team, and that just doesn't happen very often. Inigo Martinez as well getting 2 goals on his debut, one of them just being an insane long shot after a great run, taking out maybe 3 players. And things were going quite well, and we go into another match with this team, just looking at the fitness to make sure everything's okay. They're all on 97, just because they didn't finish the last match. So we come up. Well, what happens here is that we sort of just get some bad connection on the other side, because it's definitely not my side. I've got amazing internet here, so I'm going to assume it's the opposition. But we come up against this guy with the Man U kit, and we shouldn't have I just shouldn't have played this match because this team looks insane. Well, that's what I was thinking right at the start of the match. 9 minutes in, however, everything changes as Xavi Prieto finds Giovanni Dos Santos in space. He cuts in and out, beats Zabaleta. Company is trying to get back in time, and Aduriz gets in front of him and heads the ball away to make it 1-0 12 minutes in. And, you know, me and my friend, obviously, the game style that we play is very similar in that we like getting the ball out to the wing, we like dominating the wing with not necessarily excessively pacey wingers, but skillful wingers who can beat their man with their 4-star or 5-star skills. And unfortunately, Wayne Rooney manages to get a goal for him in the 48th minute to bring the match level. And I was a bit worried at that point, and things didn't really get much better until the 71st minute, where Xavi Prieto beats one man, beats another man, nice chip ball to Aduriz, and a lovely finish on his first touch on the volley as the ball is about to hit the ground. What a great goal that was, and it was a deserved lead that I was taking in this match. And 78 minutes in, Iraola heads the ball to Benia. Benia finds Xavi Prieto. Prieto finds Giovanni Dos Santos. And Giovanni Dos Santos, well, his first shot's blocked. He nutmegs the defender and the second shot goes in. 81 minutes, 3-1 up. Things are going really, really well here. And, you know, we're just hoping we can get a few more goals. In the 85th minute, however, Theo Walcott takes a shot and puts it away. And, yeah, we were just... I guess it led to a nervy last couple of minutes, but nothing too serious because we ended up winning the match 3-2. And again, as I said, I've been enjoying FIFA over the course of this episode. Regardless of what the results are by the end of the episode, I still enjoyed it firmly, and I'm glad that they fixed the co-op issues that we've been having. Now, if you notice there, for some reason QPR, my badge ended up being on the other side of the draw, even though I was clearly supposed to be on the left side. But it doesn't really matter. We go into another match with this team, which is just one of the best teams I've used in FIFA. And we come up against this guy, and I'm just like screaming with joy, because this guy's clearly building a Serie A team and he's finding it difficult to do so. And Giovanni Dos Santos there with his weak foot just puts it away for a magnificent finish to make it 1-0 in the 20th minute. And, you know, you sort of have to be grateful for the fact that, well, not really grateful, but just happy that they can do that occasionally, score with their weak foot, even though they might not have the best star rating on it. I think he might have 4-star, but regardless, it was a great finish, and it's just as though he hit it with his strong foot. Aduriz there getting another headed goal in the 40th minute, and then in the 45th minute, Iraola with the clearance up to Carlos Vela. Vela with a lovely fake to beat one man, and he's just going to brush past Radu here. His strength is so good, and he's improved so much with the Maestro trait. I think that improves dribbling and shooting, and it's just made him such a better player. And I think it's dribbling and shooting. It might have passing in it, but regardless of that, we go 3-0 up thanks to Giovanni Dos Santos. And Aduriz here just beats one man with some nice skills, just waiting to try and release someone, and he does exactly that. Iraola here just breaks past the entire defence, looking to cut in as he does there, and how about that for a left-footed finish from the right, from Carlos Vela. It hits him in the back. It hits Carlos Vela in the back. I didn't actually notice that until I'm recording this now, but it hit him in the back and went in. And Aduriz here receives the ball and goes for the chip, and the defender just stops. And had he not stopped there, it probably would have been saved. Luckily for me, the game glitched out for this guy perhaps, or maybe he just held down L2 and R2. Whatever, it didn't matter. We score a goal, and brilliant celebration there with the machine gunning of Carlos Vela and I believe Giovanni Dos Santos. Unfortunately, Ru gets a ball in, and a great finish from Mirko Vucinic makes it 4-1, I think, at the end of the episode. 4-1. No, 5-1 even, sorry. 5-1. And, yeah, you know, great performance from the side. And we go into the final of the Cup, which is, you know, it's a match you expect to come up against a really good team in. And I was expecting an incredible team, someone with, like, you know, the most unreal players ever, and I ended up having to wait a while to get a match because the opponent kept quitting. And so we just we bought fitness card for this team and a squad fitness card and applied it, so we were just sort of hopeful to find a match, and we come up against this guy who's just being a bit of a dick, and I decided not to go into this match and search for another opponent, and we come up against the same guy. And we're away as well, which is just a bit annoying. So I just say forget it, we'll keep going. And he has this team. This is a pretty bad team, to be honest. It's not that great. It's, you know, got Di Maria in it, and Ruben Castro has always been quite good, but not the best team. And we try to take advantage of that within the first minute, with Giovanni Dos Santos receiving the ball on the wing, cutting in and out, just beating his man. As you can see, I am the red tag, and my friend is the blue one, and we get the match going with a Carlos Vela diving header. And as I said, this guy is the best player I've used in FIFA, in the whole history of FIFA, and I'm so glad that I got him. Somehow, in the 26th minute, Diego Lugano, the one player who doesn't link to anyone, managed to put a goal in. And I was just in shock. I genuinely had no explanation for why Diego Lugano was in the squad in the first place, and how he managed to score that. And then how this happened, I'll never know, because Sergio Canales, in the 48th minute, gets a goal for them, making it 2-1, and I am just in shock at this point. My friend and I just couldn't believe our bad luck to go behind, and things weren't going to get much better. In the 58th minute, what a finish from Christian Teo. I mean, it doesn't get too much better than that in terms of quality of finish, because that just went in beautifully into the top corner, just nestled. However, in the 62nd minute, we get a corner, and it's knocked out to Benya. His shot is blocked by Diego Godin, and it manages to go in as a deflection off Diego Godin. So we were hopeful that we might get an opportunity to win this match. Unfortunately, in the 67th minute, Ruben Castro puts it away. As I predicted, this guy is just so good, and I should probably use him at some point, but I love Aduriz too much, and I love having that height and heading ability that Ruben Castro just lacks. However, Xavi Prieto there just outdoes that goal by Christian Teo with that finish with the outside of his foot in the 87th minute. However, we do lose the match, and that is how the episode ends. We've lost the cup in the final, which is a bit of a shame, but my friend and I enjoyed it, and like and subscribe if you enjoyed it as well, and we'll see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.